We're back to our holiday survival guide. As we all know, the holidays are about families and tradition. And here, fake snow, but none right now. None right now. Well, there's no tradition that is any more heartwarming than the world of cookies. Gourmet Magazine and Gourmet.com have created a list of the best Christmas cookies throughout the decades, from 1941, when the magazine started, until today. They poured through nearly 70 years of recipes. How do I know? Food editor Sara Moulton told me that's why she's here. And you've got great recipes online.
Yes.
68 years of cookies.
It was a rough job. It sort of reminds me of the fancy food show. This one I didn't have to do. The test kitchen did it. But they really had to sift through all these cookies. And when you think about it, 1941, the war was on, sugar rationing. And yet, you know, look how this has all evolved. It's
so what
amazing.
do we have? Let's see.
Okay, let's start. Let's start. Okay, let's start. From the 1940s, a very simple cookie. This is a cinnamon sugar crisp, super thin, crisp cookie. And by the way, we both admitted we don't bake, right?
I don't bake well.
If I can make these, well, you don't look like you bake. But if I can bake these, anybody can make these, okay? So there we go. And this is a very simple, delicious one, great with tea. Okay, from the 1960s, we have a Jewish classic, Mandelbrot. Okay.
Yes.
And this is a fun cookie. It's sort of two-toned. On the outside, it's an orange-flavored dough, and the inside is chocolate and almonds. It looks sort of like a biscotti.
It's very nice.
It's good for dipping in coffee.
What's this in the middle? Almonds?
Almonds and cocoa and chocolate. Yes.
Nut allergies. Not for nut allergies.
Yeah, we're gonna have more cookies for you all later on. Okay. Now this is not for the kids. Okay. This is the 1970s. These are Irish coffee crunchies. Yeah. Whiskey,
Irish penicillin.
Whiskey, coffee, and heavy cream. It's crispy oatmeal cookies with a little cream layer in between. Very tasty. And I'm sure the oatmeal's good for you too.
Cream layer, that's my favorite. I heard you. Here you go.
And speaking of cream layers, here we have glittering lemon sandwich cookies. This is in the current issue of the magazine, and they're really delicious. They're fun. They're like essence of lemon, and that's a special kind of sugar you can get. It's fun to make with the kids.
Oh, these are my favorite. You can't have it. No, I'm
you gotta eat one. Well, you're gonna try them all. Okay, now from the 1990s, we have a chocolate mocha cookie.
All right.
And this is my favorite. I make it in the dining room, my dining room all the time.
Great.
So we're going to put in, you want to dump in some bittersweet chocolate.
Just in there?
Yes.
All
and
right.
then some chocolate chips. There's chips both in
Just
the dough
like that?
and later on. And a whole stick of butter.
Okay.
And then we're going to melt
Just
it over.
Like that?
Yes.
All right.
You know, you are a baker. You do this really like naturally. So then you melt it till it's done. And this is how we set up a double boiler. You put water under there. You don't need any special equipment. Okay, over here we're going to mix. You can just whisk this up. We've got our flour, our baking powder, and our salt. And then in here, this is eggs and sugar that we've beaten for about 4 minutes.
Okay.
First recipe for cookies in the magazine, 1941, beat the eggs for 1 hour.
Whoa.
Well, that's because they didn't have these things. We've come a long way, baby, you know?
Wow.
So there you go. Secret ingredient is that you can stir this in. For you,
what
espresso powder.
Oh,
for you,
nice.
For you. Okay, and there goes the vanilla. And then we can add the chocolate that's over there. You want to just put that in? Yeah. How are we doing?
Am I folding it in?
You are folding.
How am I doing for time,
See,
Eddie?
you bake. How are we doing? Oh, we're good. Okay, so we can actually finish this. These are so delicious. I just love them. They're like essence of chocolate. You know, so for those people who are really chocoholics, this is for you.
Okay.
And they freeze well. Actually, when we make the batter, sometimes we chill it a little bit because it's easier to spoon out. And then in goes the flour, and you get the idea.
We whisk it around and we bake it. All right, you ready for more cookies?
Let it sit for 15 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, they're going to get their own.
Oh, they are?
Each one of these people is going to get their own little package. That's how we're feeling today. Yeah, there we go.
Santa Sam. Take the cookies.
But meanwhile, you've got to
for
try
everyone.
some. You really do.
It's delicious.
I don't. Yes.
Sara Moulton, the sweetest thing on the table. Thank you so much.
You can get
more.
Everybody get some?
At abcnews.com.
Okay, you
Remember,
guys,
tough year for food banks. Please find the one in your community. Help them out. They need it. Sam can't be there.